The opinions expressed during this show are those of the individual participants and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of their associated organizations or CBGTV.com. The medical and health information shared does not constitute a physician-patient relationship. It is provided for general informational and educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional care. Accordingly, you are encouraged to consult and speak openly with the appropriate care professionals.
Good day. Day one back at her after the Christmas break. 2.5 weeks off. Now, back. Now, what do we talk about? What do we talk about? How was your Christmas break? I hope you all had a great one. I had a fantastic one. Let me see. We can go back here a couple weeks ago. I have a daughter and 2 grandchildren, so of course I spent a lot of time with them and my son-in-law over the holidays. Always great to hang out with kids. They were so much fun. They were so excited. And what else did I do? Hung out with my friends. I went mummering. I have to remember, like I talked about some of this earlier. On Mushy Moment. So I have to remember that this is a new show and I might not have the same people here. If you watched the show earlier and you're watching me now, I'm sorry if I sound like I'm repeating myself. It's just, different show. Cheers. I am lighting. What am I lighting? I am lighting what is known as cat piss. It's an old school strain. It got its name from the ammonia smell that it can have, but it's a really, really, really nice hitting sativa leaning hybrid. Really nice. It burns really clean too. I really like this stuff. So yeah, I did all that. We had a couple of homes here in Nova Scotia. We had them last year too, that put on incredible light shows. And they're incredible. Like this one house had 60,000 plus LED lights run by 3 different computers. They have 5 or 6 songs that play and the lights do a show to the songs. It's pretty incredible actually. I think there's 3 or 4 of them here. Ish. I think 3, 4, maybe 5 that do it. 2 that I know about, like that I knew about, and I have seen talks of others. So next year I'll have to pay more attention to the light show places and go see them. And most of these places, all of them actually, they are people that are they have money to do it, obviously, and they put down great big huge bins at the end of the driveway, and they ask people that are coming along to donate whatever they can, food or winter gear for the people that have ended up, at any of the one of any of the main, like the encampments. So there's a lot of them. So they look for donations to take to these folks or to take to food banks, and it's pretty cool. They raise a lot of money and they raise a lot of food, and it's pretty amazing. And we get to watch this incredible light show. So if you are from Nova Scotia, pay attention for that next Christmas. They start a couple of weeks before Christmas and they go right up to January 7th. So there's all kinds of time to go see them. Please make sure that you carry some non-perishables in your trunk and any extra warm coats and whatnot, because you can donate them when you go to see these shows. If you miss the shows and you want to donate, there's places all over the place. Like, I mean, there's, and it doesn't matter what area you are in. I'm sure that there are like Facebook groups that you can join, so you can donate what you can. I'm a large advocate of donating, what you can. We got to stick together. We got to help everybody. We just gotta. I have been noticing in Nova Scotia anyway that there are more and more warming centers opening up, which is really, really great. Um, there was a new 50-bed shelter opened up in I think in Dartmouth here, which is really awesome. It's kind of really exciting to, I'm happy to see that. I'd be happier to know that we didn't need them, but I'm happy to see that because we need them, they are happening. Yeah, so the light shows were incredible. I saw two of them. I went in one night. I went with friends, a couple of friends and their kids, and it was a great time. We went and got food in between them, and then had a car picnic while because we did takeout type stuff, and then went on to the other show. Pardon me. We had the three kids that were with us were 7, 8, and 10. And they had an absolute blast. Both homes did fantastic. I'm very impressed. Yeah, and I really can't wait to go next year. I did not know about the other ones until, it was after Christmas that I started learning. But I will keep an eye out for everything next year. We also have some places in downtown Halifax. There's a couple of homes that are owned by doctors. Or they used to be doctors. I'm not sure if the people are retired now or not. But they're two very large homes. 2 or 3. It's from a very wealthy area in Halifax, and these folks, even though it's not a light show, you got to go see it because, they one year they had this kind of makeshift train going around. One house always has a big 60-inch screen with a Christmas movie playing of some sort. Here, the last time I went a few years ago, they were playing the Home Alone movies over and over and over again, and it was really, really cool. And beautiful lights and beautiful scenes. And of course, there's, always a ton of homes in between all of these things that you can go. So that was part of my Christmas holiday, was going and looking at lights because they're pretty. I didn't, last year I went I got my dad to come out with me, and he drove, so I was able to eat mushrooms, and they were prettier. But this year I was driving, so I could not do that, but they were very, very beautiful. We very much enjoyed them. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna yawn. Oh, talking about mushrooms and I get the yawns. I didn't take any today. Yeah, so that was Christmas. Christmas Day was fantastic. My daughter and son-in-law cooked an amazing meal, and it was absolutely delicious. It was her first time attempting to do the Jigs dinner pretty much by herself. She had a little bit of help with this and a little bit of help with that. But my daughter was the ringmaster. She did it. She was the conductor, and it was fantastic. She did a really great job, and dinner it went very smoothly. The kids, of course, it was Christmas Day. So my grandkids were loud and they were yelly. And of course I help with that because I tickle them, right? I turn into the tickle monster and make them loud. I often get told to shush. But that's okay. That's what grandparents are for, correct? Yeah, so it was a great day. And then Boxing Day was kind of nice and relaxing because Christmas Day was tiring. Whew, it was tiring. And then things went to normal for a couple of days. And then New Year's Eve, I don't know what you all did for New Year's Eve, but for me, I ended up at a friend's place, and they have a bonfire every year. Yeah, like they have an outdoor party every year. It could be minus 30 and blizzarding, or last year, not this past year, like the one that just passed, but last year. So Christmas 22, New Year's Eve 22 to going into 23 was actually warm. My friend was out in flip-flops and no socks or anything, and she had warm feet. It was actually not bad out last year. So they have an outdoor party no matter what the weather. This year was a little cool, but not too bad. And it was spectacular. And then, we all hit midnight. We toss off, they tossed off some fireworks. I ended up sitting inside with the puppy because he did not like fireworks. And once I saw that he was shaken, I had to go, hang out with him and hug him and try to help him stay okay. I mean, poor little guy. And then we all had some food and everybody went home. It was great. I mean, that's the latest I have been out in a long time. I got home about 2:30 in the morning. Craziness. I don't do these late nights anymore. It's kind of funny. But it was a good time. My friends did a great job with their party. And like I said, they do it every year. Oh, I'm not tired. And I didn't eat mushrooms. I don't know why I have the yawns. That's crazy. Yeah, so it was a good New Year's Eve party with my friends and some of their friends. If you guys want to tell me what you did, I'd love to read that. I don't know if I'm getting comments or not, because StreamYard earlier as well, when we had Tokin Talk, there were comments, but we didn't see any of them. So I am just going to go check and see if there's any comments. So far, no, but that's okay. Yeah. Anyway, but earlier today with the mushy moment, there were comments that I saw afterwards. So if you are commenting and I'm not getting it, I apologize. It's StreamYard. They are, tech playing games, right? If I see the comments come in after, I'll reply later. I'm just going to click buttons and get ready for the giveaway here before too long. So something else that I did over the past few months, I want to learn how to serve some of these sacred psychedelic medicines and other sacred medicines and other psychedelic medicines. I want to be able to share my story, and I want to be able to serve the medicines that I say help me the most. Cannabis and psilocybin are two of them. Combo is definitely one of them. Hape is definitely one of them. And 5-MeO Bufo. So it's 5-MeO DMT, also known as Bufo alvarius. And it's got a few other names. Bufo alvarius is the actual name of the product that the toad that secretes the 5-MeO. And of course, we've also been able to extract it from other things. So there is the total molecule, the pure molecule of 5-MeO that they call it. And there's various different plants that you can extract it from. We produce it ourselves, by the way, in our bodies, 5-MeO. Anyway, 5-MeO has been a profound medicine for me, and it's been one that I have desperately wanted to learn. I took a 2-day course out in Vancouver, but I also found a 9-month course that is run online out of Mexico. And you learn a lot of other things that I didn't learn in the first one, and you learn a lot of integration. So I applied, and they only have 15 spots once a year. And somehow I got accepted. They see that they have the same belief in me that I seem to have in myself. I believe that I can share this medicine with love and help others achieve what I have achieved moving forward on their journey. And I guess they see it too. So they accepted me, and class started yesterday. So we had our first class yesterday, which was really just an introduction, a chance for all of us to meet each other. And there are some incredible people in my class. I was kind of floored with these incredible people and how I ended up in the middle of them. I am completely honored to be sitting there with them. I am so blessed. It's a very, the class yesterday was actually a very emotional one for me. When I had to speak to introduce myself, my voice was very shaky. But that, it just true emotion. I am so honored to be there. I am so blessed to be there. I am so unbelievably blessed to be taking the next step in my journey. I am hoping that it is going to lead to some other courses eventually. A couple of the folks were talking about courses that they've taken or courses that they are taking. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'd kind of like to take that too, or learn much more about it. That would be really cool. There are other modalities that I would love to learn as time goes on and take courses and receive accreditations for them. So, I actually have a piece of paper I say piece of paper, but, a course behind me with teachings so I can share these medicines safely, because that's very important. The last thing you want to do when you're sharing these medicines is hurt somebody. These medicines are all truly about love and healing, and you want to make sure that they are delivered with respect and reverence, love, and safety. Lecture. So yeah, it's been a great, full of time with family, time with friends. I finished up one course. I'm starting another, and I hope to find more courses. 2023 for me was the year that started off hard, and by the end of it, I realized that I'm going the right way. And I have a lot of hope and respect for 2024 coming up, and I'm really excited to see what it brings. Yeah, this is for me personally. I have had years that it's been hard, and then I also know it's hard to watch people have a really good time. So I understand that, and my love goes out to everybody that has had a hard Christmas or a hard New Year's. I get it. I've been there. I know what it can feel like when you're the one sitting back having a hard time and watching everybody else. You feel that you're watching everybody else have a good time. Know that you are loved. And know that it can get better. I'm walking, talking proof it can get better. I never thought it was going to get better. I look back at me 4 or 5 years ago, and that Cindy. Hey, Sean. And that Cindy was somebody I was worried about. I didn't know where I was heading. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what path I was going to end up on. I didn't even know if I'd end up on a path or if I'd just be sitting around wasting away, either with depression or with addiction on top of that. And I can't believe I'm here doing what I do now and studying what I'm studying. And it's incredible. It really is incredible. I was addicted to cocaine at one point in time. Opiates. The PAMs were like kind of my favorite, I love the PAMs. So I can mean the benzos, you know what I mean? It was just alcohol, cigarettes, and hey, Leona. And, cannabis helped me get off all of that. And psilocybin helped me stay off all of that. And, now I'm just healing the reason why I got on it in the first place. And it's pretty amazing. So yeah, I am loud and proud about the path that I have walked and the path that I am on now. And I wouldn't be able to walk this path with the grace that I walk it if it wasn't for the crap that I went through before. So as crappy as all that was, as crappy as I was when I was that person, I wouldn't be the person I am now without her. So she had a purpose. She got me here. To you guys. Yeah, so that was my end of 2023, my beginning of 2024, my spiel about going back to school and being excited. I am going to be changing up the format here. It's going to be pretty much the same half-hour show. It can run a bit longer depending on what's going on. And I will be continuing the giveaways. I'm going to be changing the name, and I'm going to be focusing on talking more about the medicines that I use. So, 1 week I may sit down with a cup of cacao and do a little half-hour cacao ceremony just to show you what it's like. I might sit here and talk about hape. I might go back to talking about cacao. So we're going to bring them all in and we're going to talk about them. And if you would like to be on a show, and if you would like to talk about a specific medicine, please reach out to me. I already have one person. She's in here now that I would love to bring on. I'm going to bring her on. And we're just going to have a sesh. And then if you have any questions about any of the modalities that I work with or any of the modalities I've done, that's a great time to ask them. And if I don't have the answers, which there's a lot I don't have the answers for, I know people that do have the answers. So we can always reach out to my friends and we can find answers to the questions that people may have. So yeah, I'm going to be offering that. And hopefully starting next week, I will have a co-host kind of, sort of, if you know what I mean. I will be just bringing on people as they want to come on. And you're more than welcome to come on more than once. If you come on and you're like, hey, I want to come back and do that again. Guaranteed you can come back and do that again. It's probably going to take a while to get a rotation going. So, everybody is welcome. And if a couple of people want to come on, we can have, like, I can invite on a few people. So it doesn't always just have to be one other person. It can be a few different people, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to move on to giveaways now. So the giveaway that we are going to be announcing to start giving away, to give away next week, is I still have a few of these t-shirts left, and I actually still have a few different sizes and colors. So I will do my best to accommodate, but it is harder to accommodate now, only because like some things are already fully gone. This is a size medium unisex blue shirt. So it's like a woman's large or extra large. I love the blue color. It looks so beautiful on me. So this has been donated by Al. From Three Happy Cats, Asia May Moon. We have some Gizeh papers. As always, we have stickers from me. We have heart stickers from me. We have a couple of cannabis stickers. Aren't they nice? And a couple of mushroom stickers. And this week, we are going to get a jump on growing season. I'm going to help you start getting ready for growing season. Oh, where'd they go? This week, we are putting in some seeds. We have got 5 regular seeds. This is by Derailed Genetics. And this is Unanswered Prayers, which is a cross between Life Hack and Heartbreaker. I've never actually had either of those, so I can't help you with what this might be like. Yeah, so we are going to give away some seeds, some Derailed Genetics, Unanswered Prayers. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just going to make a post, and I'm going to ask you to say I'm in on the post, because that seems to work. It's easy to remember. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. So there are some seeds and some stickers and some papers and a t-shirt. I have a bag of seeds. So there's going to be a different breeder with a different strain. I don't know how many packs are in there. I don't know if it's 5, 6, or 7. But for a few weeks, we're going to give away some seeds because they're not going to sit in a drawer and grow themselves. Right. Oh, missing. Okay. So that will be the giveaway for next week, right there. This week, and I've got the wheel all ready to go. Of course, there is a t-shirt. This one is an extra large unisex in green. But like I said, I do have a couple of different things still left. So depending on what you want, I may or may not have it, but we can chat. Now, to go with this, we have, of course, one of Asia's, the 420 cup bags. And of course, this is the one of the cups from last year. 420 Vancouver 2023. What a party. Whew. Now, in this little package, we have a little package with some papers and a card. There are 3 packs of papers in there. We have a lanyard from the 420 Cup 2024, and of course, a lighter leash. I couldn't remember what the freaking name of that thing was. Oh my goodness. And stickers. Stickers. And there are some, okay, I got them all here. Some stickers. Oh, I love this one. Some stickers. Yeah, so there are some stickers. There's a lanyard. There's a lighter leash, some papers, a nice decorative bag, and then, of course, the 420 cup bag and a t-shirt. And this is what is being given away tonight. So let's go see, shall we? So here is the wheel, and I am just putting this all away, folding it up. and we shall see who wins. And then we shall see what they want for a t-shirt, and we'll get it off. Yay! Okay. Okay, let's hit a button. Let's see who wins. Tina! And you got here just in time to see your name. Yay! Congratulations, Tina. Let's chat. Let's figure out what you might like for a t-shirt. See if I can accommodate you or get as close to it as I possibly can, and we will get this out to you. So if you want to send me a message, I see you're in here. So if you want to send me a message with what you would prefer, what size, unisex or female, and what do I have? Red, blue, green. I think there's one yellow, one left in there. But you send me what you would like, and I will let you know what I have that is like the closest to that, and we will get that off. Yeah, that's it. Congratulations, Tina. Thank you so much. Join me next week, and we will give away this t-shirt and the seeds and the papers and stickers. They're all here, and we will have those for next week. Thank you so much for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you all have a great night. I hope you have a great week. I hope you have a fantastic January. Right? Right. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining me here. Okay, hon. That green is awesome. Thank you. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so thank you for joining me. Thank you to paceradio.net and cbgtv.com. Thank you to the viewers. Thank you to the sponsors, of course. We have 3 amazing sponsors, and we really appreciate them. They will be listed here in the outgoing credits. Have a great night. I'll see you guys next week. Yeah, 2 next week. Bye.
You're listening to the Pace Radio Network here at paceradio.net.
The opinions of the individuals during this broadcast are their own, and may not be the opinions of their group or other organizations they may be involved with. All medical advice during our broadcast is not a medical opinion and should be checked with your medical physician.
When you have a pain that's reached its peak, Legacy for 20, it's so unique. If organic cannabis is what you seek, here's your trusted partner 7 days a week. Suppository salves, vapes and drops, topicals, edibles, infused pop. Just when life seems like it ain't easy, at Legacy 420, enjoy a pop freezy. Lab tested products, make them the GOAT. Legacy 420 out on your road. Legacy 420 in Tyendinaga Mohawk territory. Indigenous organic cannabis at its finest.
Enjoy the buzz of legalization with Campbellford Lifestyle Shop. From lights to plant nutrients, books, consumption accessories, and more, we've got all your basics to grow or consume cannabis. Visit our info center or take a look at our piercing services and body jewelry, now available in-store through Campbellford Lifestyle Shop, 17 Bridge Street West, Campbellford.
Limestone City Hydroponics is Kingston, Ontario's hydroponics shop. Take your growing to the next level and create the optimal environment with a tent kit, or maximize your yield with an ebb and flow flood table kit. Either way, Limestone City Hydroponics has more sizes and options to fit your needs. Are you looking for the power of the sun that adapts to your budget? Then look no further, as they have professional grow lighting. They have indoor grow systems that are easy and cost effective, with many options to fit your living space and lifestyle. Cultivate your growing potential. We have everything you need to succeed. And if you can't make it to the store, they offer local delivery to the greater Kingston area. Remember, when you're looking for experts to help you grow, then look no further than the locally owned Limestone City Hydroponics, 105 Sunderland Drive in Kingston, Ontario. Call them at 613-548-0420. We are people advocating cannabis education here at paceradio.net.